Well, good morning and welcome back to the Dancing Italian Urban Farm. We just planted some pumpkins. I know it's a little late to direct sow pumpkins, but it's the first opportunity I had, so hopefully we'll get some pumpkins before the frost sets in. But I thought I'd show you our watermelons. So there's one of our watermelons. It is, I don't know what variety it is. It's a plant start that we had bought at, I think, Home Depot. But it has all of this vinage there, all the way out to there, is all one watermelon plant. Lots of male flowers, no female flowers yet, but yay. Okay, so then we come over here. This right here, these are sugar baby bush watermelons right here, and we actually have watermelons. Right here's one right here, and here's one right here, and a third one over here, and I don't know if this one has, been pollinated or not. I don't think it has, which is fine, but we've got some more flowers. Those are male flowers, but yeah, these are doing really well. These are growing very nicely. Then we've got these right here. These are all sugar baby bush, by the way. This one's doing not so great. No flowers or anything yet, but he's still hanging in there. So there's that. And then we've got this group of plants over here. I think there's 2, maybe 3 in here. And got a watermelon there. I thought we had another one, but I can't seem to find it at this moment in time. So we have at least 4 watermelons growing right now. So that's super exciting to have 4 watermelons. Our corn, as you can see, has gotten devastated by something. We think a raccoon has come out and just destroyed our corn. We had a nice little crop of corn going, and it's pretty much all gone. I think we're just gonna, and the weeds have taken over. I think we're just gonna rip all this up and do some fall planting over here. Yeah, I think we can maybe get in a fall planting of corn, so we may try to do that. But yeah. Oh yeah, and down this row right here, I know the watermelon's kind of crossed over, but down this row we're going to come out here and weed all this out. And we have some more potatoes that we want to plant for fall potatoes, and I know we need to go ahead and get those in the ground soon. We'll probably do that next week, is get this planted with potatoes. This is the pumpkin that I planted, or we planted, my daughter helped me. It's the New England Sugar Pie pumpkin. So, from Baker Creek. They're supposed to be small pie-sized pumpkins, so we thought those would be good to plant, so we don't have much space. But there you have it. And here is the backyard garden. Pole beans, marigolds, cucumber. I'm not really sure what's going on with my cucumber. I think it's got some sort of disease going on. This one got ate by some sort of worm. I just haven't pulled it off yet. I guess I need to do that. So I'm gonna get to work on harvesting. Our bush beans are pretty much done for the season. More pole beans here. Tomato jungle. There's some tomatoes that look like they may need to be picked today or tomorrow. Peppers are doing really good. This pepper plant right here just exploded with peppers. This one's not doing so hot, but it's got a couple on it. The Mad Hatters finally came in. So They're growing. And I thought my candy canes were done, but I got a couple more right here. So there's that. Here's my second round of cucumbers that I planted, already flowering, looking great. I've got some more around on the other side. I'll take you over there to see them. I've got one more cucumber plant that I need to come out here and plant. It's probably going to go on the other side. Here, I'll show you. Let's walk around. This is where all my brassicas and beets and carrots are going to go, is in here. This bed is ready to go for them. Also going to be planting some of those here in this area. But I think that other cucumber is going to go right there. I'm just going to plant it right there and let it come up here. Yep. These tomatoes my husband loves. They're called, here, let me move that out of the way. They're called Costoluto Florentino is the variety. I got them at Baker Creek. I got the seeds from Baker Creek. So good. This, oh no. This is a Cherokee Purple. Those over there are Creoles. We've got some cherry tomatoes right here. You can't see right here. Right there's cherry tomatoes. My Romas have started coming in. I've only picked a couple of those. I've got a lot of green ones, but they're not. Oh my gosh, they're getting devastated by bugs. Look at that. I have to cut all those off. And then we've got some beefsteak over here. This one looks like it needs to just be composted. Not really sure what's going on with that. But these are beefsteak. I had a bunch, and now there looks like there's just one that I'll be able to pick. My mother will like that. She loves beefsteak tomatoes. The bean tunnel, bean cave, I guess. That's what this is. We have Old Homestead and Rattlesnake pole beans planted. The rattlesnakes haven't done very well, but the Old Homestead have been very prolific. In fact, we've got some drying on the vine that we're going to save seeds from because they've been so prolific. There's another one that we're drying. And we decided to let those dry simply because we missed them in picking, and they just got so big that we're just like, well, those aren't going to be any good to eat. They're going to be too starchy, so we decided to let them dry, and we'll just save the seeds and plant them again next year because they have been so prolific. And we've just gotten a lot out of them. More cucumbers are planted here. Not really sure what's going on with this one right here, but he's an interesting cucumber. Our lima bean has grown but has never produced any flowers or beans or anything. My husband's disappointed in that, but you know, it is what it is. More cucumber here. Lots of cucumbers, more beans. These are Old Homestead beans. Like I've said, they've been very prolific. I've got like 7 quarts of beans that I've canned from these plants. And my marigolds, look at those. Those they have just kind of flourished right here. So I'll definitely be planting marigolds again. We have definitely enjoyed having them. They're beautiful flowers, and the bees have been loving them. And they've been helping to keep some of the bugs away. Not all of them, but some of them. So we'll definitely be planting more marigolds next year. Really pretty flowers. Alright, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you the fruit plants that we have. Geraniums. We got some geraniums because they're supposed to help with bug problems, and I mean they're still flowering, so don't be weirded out. This is kind of what they do. they've been very pretty, and we've enjoyed having those as well. There's our plum tree. He's doing much better. Kind of got devastated by the May beetle, but now that that's over, seems to be doing better and is definitely getting greener. So yay for that. We'll come over here, and this is our muscadine. Again, our muscadine was getting eaten by something, but is making a comeback. Got lots of new growth on it and is bushing out. So probably not going to get any grapes this year, but we're hoping next year that we'll have a lot of grapes. So, and if not next year, then the year after for sure. Walking across the lawn to our other plum tree, which is doing very, very well. Has some beautiful foliage on it. It's doing very well. Some wild strawberries are coming in at the base, which I'm okay with. More geraniums, different color, so a darker pink. And then our Concord grapevine here is making a comeback. Lots of new growth. Doing very well. Our strawberry patch here. This is mostly wild strawberries, but we do have one. Oh, this is a weed. Let me pull that out. We do have one store-bought strawberry plant that survived the front garden bed that got taken over by the elephant ears. Let me pull these weeds out. Don't want those interfering with my strawberries. But anyway, so we planted this back here where all of these wild strawberries were being so prolific and just definitely taking over this little patch of ground. So we're hoping that this guy will do well, and she's already got new growth on her and has perked up and is looking so much better than when she was out in the front. So not that leaf, but this over here looks great. Super duper awesome. The rest of our fruit, blackberry bramble, is brambling. So lots of new growth coming off the plant. The plant is looking this plant is looking very healthy and is bushing out. And then this right here is the second plant that's over here. Got some, looks like dry spots. I'm not sure what's going on, but there's new growth coming off of this plant. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. It's a wild blackberry plant. I think I said blueberry earlier, but it's blackberry. They're wild blackberry plants, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it and let it do its thing. We just put this fencing up to kind of help give it support so it could really vine out and bramble. And here's our huckleberry that we planted. It kind of got ate a little bit by something, but seems to be doing well and growing strong. We've got another huckleberry plant that we're hardening off, and we're going to come out here and plant somewhere. And hopefully have a little huckleberry patch, a little blackberry bramble, and a strawberry patch, and get us some berries going. Alright guys, thanks for coming on this little bit of an impromptu garden tour. An update. I know it's been a while since we posted. Things have just been kind of crazy here, trying to keep up with the harvest and everything. Even though this is our second season of gardening, it's really our first season of full-on, full-blown gardening. We've done a whole lot this year. If you've been with us from the beginning, you know we started in an apartment with just some pots. We bought a house, and we started off with just a small raised bed in the back, and now we've expanded the raised bed in the back. We've got the bed at the side of the house, and we've got so much going on, and it just has been a little overwhelming, plus with work and everything going on. If you don't know, my husband and I both work full-time outside the home, so we are trying to grow food and be self-sustainable while at the same time maintaining our full-time jobs. And we have a daughter who's very active in extracurricular activities, and we've just had a busy summer. I'm hoping to get back into the weekly videos, so y'all just hang in there with me, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you for joining me today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, leave any comments or questions you have in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you think anybody else would enjoy watching this, why don't you go ahead and share this video with your friends and family. And we'll see y'all next time on the farm. Bye.